We looped it first day. What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be reviewing this brand new e-bike called the TST R002. This was generously sent out to me by the TST bike company for review. Now, even though it was sent out to me, I can still say whatever I want. This is a completely honest review, and I really want to test this bike because I think it's going to be a really good bike for the money. Let's get into it. Let's get it out of the box, and then let's go over the specs. Alright, now let's get a look inside this box. Looks pretty packed in there. We have a box, probably the charger. Let's see. Some foam. Lots of foam. Yo, look at this seat. That's really cool. I never noticed this seat when I was looking at the pictures. We got all the zip ties cut off, and this thing's pretty well packaged, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really surprised with the packaging of this bike. Looks like we have the keys. It looks like this is like the rear seat, which I'm really excited to try out this because it looks way better than the Uxie, if you guys remember that bike. But let's get everything out of this box. Alright, Rowan was just looking, and it has a thumb throttle, and it's on the left. I did not know about this. We might have to put it on the right, because I don't know how I feel about it on the left. Also, Rowan's here with the Ultra B. He's had it for a little over a month now. What do you think of it?
Doing pretty well. Got some upgrades coming to it.
Ooh. So. You got a shift lock on it already and a few other small things, but pretty stock. But I think, honestly, the Ultra B is such a great bike, in my opinion. I'm actually still in love with this bike. Anyways, let's get this thing fully out of the box. We got a lot of it out, and I'm really like that seat cover. That seat cover is really cool. Now let's try to get this bike out. Honestly, can't think of any other way to get it out besides just pulling on it. And there we got it. The TST R002. My first impressions on this bike is it actually looks really good in my opinion. I really like the frame. I think there's a few things that can be upgraded, but besides that, this looks like a really nice starting bike. I want to get into all these little side packages before we get to putting together the bike, so let's get into these and see what we got. Oh, this is a really cool charger. It's got like carbon on it. Damn, that's really cool. Inside the package, we got a ton of goodies. We got the awesome charger, which you guys already saw. Really like that charger. Cool kickstand, some pegs, a toolkit, a little like guard, spare bolts, headlight, and pedals, sorry. Honestly, this all looks really good. I'm excited to put this bike together. I think my favorite thing here is the charger. Like, if this charger works with my other batteries, I'm probably just going to use this charger because it looks so cool. Also, just looking at it, these brakes look pretty good. I'm actually really excited to try these out because they are hydraulic brakes, so I'm excited. I'm going to get this bike put together. I don't know if I'm going to film it all, but I'm going to put together most of it and film most of it, and then I want to go ride it. I don't know if I'm going to do that today because it's raining, but if I don't, I'm going to get my first riding impressions on film. I just installed the kickstand, and I wanted to point this out to you guys. The motor cover is right above the bolts, so when you guys install the kickstand, make sure you push the motor wire, make sure you push that down so the bolt doesn't catch it. As you can see, it kind of caught it a little bit, but if you guys cut through this cable, that's not going to be good. So make sure you guys push this down so it's clear. Alright, we got this bike 99% put together in my opinion, and it looks so great. I actually really like the looks of this bike. I am really excited to ride it. The quality of it feels really good too. And one thing I noticed is really cool. They tucked all the wires. There's literally no wires showing on this bike, and it makes this bike look so clean. But what we're going to do, we're going to throw on that passenger seat because it looks really nice in my opinion. And we're going to throw on a number plate because I don't really like the stock headlight. And we are either going to go test it because even though the roads are a little bit wet, it's not currently raining. Or we're going to wait for a nicer day to test it. But I just want to try this bike because it looks so fun. Also, this screen, that screen looks good. I'm excited to see what the screen looks like. I'm taking off the headlight brackets right now, and I really just wanted to show you guys how easy this is because a lot of you guys asked me how to do this on your Ridstar. You just put a wrench on one side like this, and then take a screwdriver and put it on the other side and unscrew it. It's that simple. It's really easy. Alright, here we have it. The TST R002 This thing looks really good in my opinion. The only thing I've added is that number plate. Everything else is stock. Now let's go over some of the specs. It's got a 48 volt 15 amp hour battery, which should get plenty of range for all the type of riding you want to do. It's got a really comfy seat plus a rear passenger seat, which is really nice in my opinion because this can easily carry 2 people. To help carry 2 people, it also has passenger pegs, which is really nice to have them stock. And you have super nice hydraulic brakes, which is going to stop this bike when you have 2 people, 1 people, anybody. This bike is going to brake really well. You have a thumb throttle, which I moved to the right side. It comes stock on the left side, but it's really easy to change it over to the right side. The brakes, the rear comes on the right and the front comes on the left. Those are pretty easy to switch to, I'm assuming. You should be able to just flip them over and put them on the other side. Has a full color display. I'll show you guys that in a second. All your controls are over here. It does not have a key ignition, but that is okay. It does have keys because the battery does lock and unlock from the frame. And besides that, that's about it. One thing I really like is the clear reflectors. I probably will keep these on, and I like them way more than the orange reflectors on most other bikes. Also, you can't forget the rear suspension and the front suspension. With the rear suspension, that means you can upgrade it to like a DNM burner or something crazy, and you can have some really, really good suspension. This one's pretty good stock, but it is definitely not the best suspension you can have. Let me show you guys the screen. So what you do is you hold the power button to turn it on. Turns on. Now, it's technically full color with the blue. It's not full color, but you have your battery display up here, miles per hour, your pass mode, which you can turn up with the control right here. Go up to pass 5, that's going to be the highest. You have your trip and your odometer, as well as turn signals. For the turn signals, you double click these, and then you have, it shows that. And then back here, you have the turn signal. And it would be the same for the other side. You just double click this, double click the bottom one, shows like that. And back here, turn signal. Well, that's really cool in my opinion. And finally, you have a headlight button, but since I don't have the headlight on, it's not going to work. If you guys did use the stock headlight, the headlight button would work when you guys pressed it. One other cool thing about this bike is this little cutout. You can check the battery percentage of your battery on your battery while you're riding, so you can go off the screen and the battery. Alright, now we're going to test the TST R002. I have them lined up next to my other bikes right now, and it looks really great. It just fits in perfectly. And yeah, not much more I can say. So I'm going to take it on a little test ride up and down the street. I'm not going to do super crazy riding today, but we're going to go test this. Do a small test now, and then after that, we're going to go on a bigger ride. We're now on the bike. Let's turn it on. The brakes feel good. I got to make sure I bed those. We're in pass 0. Let's turn that up. Start in mode 3. Let's try that. I like how it has it shows you your throttle. Oh, that pedal assist. I started pedaling. The pedal assist is great. Alright, so it looks like mode 3 is about 16 miles an hour. Let's go up to mode 4. Let's see. Let's see what mode 4, how fast mode 4 goes. We get about 18. Let's go to mode 5. Now I'm only getting 20 miles an hour when the company claimed 32. So I should probably email them or look into the manual and see if there's any settings I have to change. I feel like it should go faster than 20. The bike feels really good. The brakes, I still have to bed them in, but they feel great. See if we can pop this thing up really quick. I don't want to do anything crazy because I don't really want to fall. It's got some potential. I do like how quiet this bike is. It's a lot quieter than the Ridstar, and it feels very stealthy. You kind of feel very agile on it, and it sounds cool. I like the sound of it. I like the feel of it. I like the brakes. I like everything. This bike is really nice. Can't really think of anything I don't like about it right now. The throttle's cool. It also has brake sensors. I disabled the back brake sensor, but the front brake still has the brake sensor. When you push the front brake, there's a little symbol that pops up. And the turn signals are really cool. I think I'm going to have to get used to those, but the turn signals are definitely really cool. The battery bar also is nice. It doesn't really fluctuate. It kind of just stays. As you guys know, with some of the other bikes, they kind of fluctuate. I don't really like that. I like the battery bar that just is solid. But yeah, this bike is, it's nice. It's nice for sure. Little bit of a wheelie there. There's no way. Well, we looped it first day. Well, that's why we will not be wheeling this bike for a little bit. I have to definitely get used to it. Oh my gosh, that was funny. I'm pretty thankful for the passenger seat. Saved it. There's a slight bit of dirt on here, but
That's alright.
the passenger seat saved it. If I didn't have that passenger seat, it would have been cooked. Well, I'll see you guys a different day when we do the actual ride test, because my butt hurts now. We are back. It's a beautiful day. My butt doesn't hurt anymore. Let's go take this thing on a test ride. Really quick, I wanted to say that I emailed the company and I figured out how to unlock this bike, so we're going to unlock it today and test its full potential. Now, I have been riding this bike a little bit. It's a little bit dirty, but so far, I actually am in love with this bike. This bike is amazing, and I think for the price, you can get this for, I believe, $799 with the code GUNNA, and it just makes this bike so good for the value. And that's right, if you guys want to buy this bike, use code GUNNA. It's going to save you $100, which is absolutely crazy. If you guys want to go cop this bike, which I think it's really good if you guys are looking for a new e-bike, I'll have the link in the description and the code in the description, and it's just a great bike. Let's go ride it. This is how you unlock the bike, and you will need two hands to do it, but basically, you hold down the brake, and then you press this button, and this button. You hold these down at the same time while pressing the brake, and then I'll show you guys what mode you guys get into. After holding down those buttons for 5 seconds, you get into this mode where the top bar is flashing. I don't know if you guys can really tell. Once you get into this mode, you need to hold these down, and then you get into your P settings, go to P3 and change that to 1, and you'll be fully unlocked. Once you do that, just turn off the bike, turn it back on. Let me do that really quick. And we should be good to go, and let's go on this ride. Should be fully unlocked too, so let's see how fast we get. We're going faster than 20 this time. 24, 25, 26. It looks like 27. Okay. This thing has some speed. This thing is fun. Like, it's really quiet and smooth. Those brakes sound so cool. They sound just like my Talaria brakes. This thing's also pretty torquey for like the type of bike that it is. A lot of these 48 volt bikes are really not responsive, and this one is like really good. It actually surprises me. Like, the throttle's really snappy, and I don't know, for like a 48 volt bike, it's not something that I would have expected. And I'm really excited to learn wheelies on this thing because it just seems like it's gonna be so great. My only thing is, as you can tell, I already looped it, so I won't be trying any more wheelies this video. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give this bike a solid 7 or 8. As far as feel, I think it feels great. Like, looks, it's same thing, solid 8. The looks are amazing in my opinion. I think you could get some slight modifications, and it'd be looking amazing. Honestly, I really like this bike for the like urban setting. Like, it's very fast, and like when you're going through neighborhoods like this, you don't really need a Sur-Ron. You kind of just want something like this. Just get you point A to point B comfortably. It's actually been a pretty nice 3.5 miles. I don't think it's actually been 3.5 miles. I'm not gonna lie. This might be a little bit off, but it's nice. this bike is so nice. I really do like it. And if you guys want to cop it, make sure you go to the link in the description. Use code GUNNA for $100 off. Best discount you can find. Makes this bike really worth it. Driving with just the throttle. You know how it is. It's Tesla Cybertruck. I feel like I'm always seeing them now. Yeah. We really do need to change the brakes so I can wheelie this, because this bike has so much torque. It really it almost wants to wheelie. I feel like the front end's so light, and the rear end has so much weight and so much torque. It just like wants to pick up. These brakes are really good too. Like, I feel pretty confident in these brakes. Let's try to lock them up. How about that? Oh yeah, they lock up, baby. They lock up. They lock up. That's all I can say. They do their job. They're brakes. What can I say? They're good brakes. They're pretty good, actually. These are like, they remind me of the upgraded Ridstar brakes that I have, which for those I had to pay money for. So for these to come stock, that's amazing. Also, there's so much seat room. Like, no, I'm sitting all the way on the passenger seat, and I look dumb, but look, it's just like, bro, this bike is so big, so long. Up on the sidewalk with it. Hop back off the sidewalk with it. Oh, that was a bunny hop. That was a perfect bunny hop. These brakes surprise me. They're actually really good. See, but like, okay, I literally just moved the pedals a little bit and that had a jolt. Like, the pedal assist is so good, it's almost bad. But I feel like that's okay. I might just, I don't know. I feel like you could always like unplug it or something, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm kind of mixed feelings about it. Now up here, there's an abandoned pit bike track, which looks so fun to rip, but nobody's done it because it's really abandoned and it's somebody else's property. I literally just got hit in the face with a bug. That's crazy. Alright, here it is. The abandoned pit bike track, if you guys can tell. You guys can really tell right now, it's overgrown. But I want to take the Talaria there, but I feel like I might get into a dangerous situation. I think one thing I could do is put some more air in the rear tire, and I think that might give me a higher top speed. It's pretty low, so. Alright, we're almost home, so let's give you guys an overall review of this bike, and yeah. Alright, we're back now, and let's give you guys the overall thoughts and opinion on the TST R002. The first thing I would say is this is probably one of the best e-bikes on the market for under $1,000. It comes with hydraulic brakes, a rear seat, rear pegs, and turn signals, which I think is all really cool, especially in a bike that's under $1,000. You also get a pretty big battery, which I'm going to do a range test on it soon, and from the looks of it, you're going to get plenty of range. The one thing I will say is I didn't get it up to 30 miles an hour, but I will try that again a different day, and either way, I find that 25 miles an hour, 28 miles an hour is pretty much, it's pretty good in my opinion. That's pretty much what I was doing on my other bike, and I think it's a pretty good speed. If you guys want to buy this bike, make sure you go to the link in the description, use code GUNNA, and it'll save you guys $100. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe. More videos coming out soon with this bike, Ridstar, Talaria, all the videos. Peace.